Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics. I have a confession to make before we start this episode. And this confession is I've already tried to start this episode. I pressed search for enemies and went to find some enemies. The enemies were far too difficult for us, or at least it seemed that way, and at the same time I was trying to figure out how magic casting was working, and, well, I was failing. I was also trying to figure out how aim worked, and was also failing. So I went and had a look at both, and fundamentally it's changed my understanding of the game. So, this is where we are now. So let's go and have a look at this character here. So, we will expand the stats at the top and see that they have a speed of 6, right? And it's what that actually means, which explains a whole bunch of how the rest of this stuff works. So, basically, the game looks like it's going in turn order to us, right? So it looks like it's this character takes this turn, this character takes this turn, this character takes this turn, so on and so forth. But how it actually works is that the game is going tick by tick. So we start at 0, right? Everybody's at 0. And they can go when they hit 100 charge time. So a character that's got 6 speed can go after 17 of those ticks have happened. So it would be 16.6 if you divide 100 by 6, right? So that means they can't go in the 16th tick because they're not quite ready yet. So after 17 ticks, they're now ready to go, and their CT is charged up. So that 17 ticks in game causes this character to go, right? So hopefully you've got that. And that's the same for every character in the game. So effectively, this speed stat is just saying every time a clock tick would happen, you gain that much CT. So, with that understanding, we can then go and have a look at her white magic. So, Cure has a cast speed of 25. This means that every time a tick would happen, it gains 25 towards it casting. So, after 4 ticks have happened, it will then cast, right? Which is effectively equivalent to going as fast as a character that has 25 speed, right? If that makes sense. It's going to be the same thing. This is effectively just being added to the turn order, and it's gaining as much CT as its speed. If that makes some sense to you. So, if you were to use Curaja here, it would take like 10 ticks of cast to do. So that means it would cast about half as quickly as this character would gain a turn. So that gives you a rough idea of how it works, which kind of makes some sense. It also means that I was 100% incorrect and that higher cast speeds are better. So Protect here has a cast speed of 34. So it means that it will cast after 3 ticks have happened. So it's actually a really quick spell, because like 3 ticks would only gain this character 18 charge time. They're not going to get another turn in between. So that's very interesting. Now, you might be saying, okay, that's all very well and good, but how does aim work? Because aim also is a delayed spell. But how delayed? It doesn't have a cast time. Well, this needed a little bit of looking up, but apparently AIM does have a cast time. It's just not listed for some reason. Don't know why, but it's not listed. So AIM 1 actually has a cast speed of 34. So it will take 3 turns or 3 clock ticks in order to activate. So it's really quick, the same like Protect. So at least right now, there's no real reason not to use AIM 1 if you're going to be using it. AIM 2 is 4. It's a cast speed of 25, which is 4 clock ticks. AIM 3 is a cast speed of 20, so that's 5 clock ticks. 4 is 17, which is 6. AIM 5 is 15, which is 7. 7 is 13 cast speed, which is 8 clock ticks. 10 is 10 cast speed, which is 10 clock ticks. And then 20 is 8 cast speed, which is 13 clock ticks, which is almost an entire turn's worth of sitting there, at least currently. But Right now, that could be beneficial. Whether that will always be beneficial, I don't know, but right now it could be. So, there you go. That's roughly how that works. So, it kind of changes your way of thinking a little bit, because it's like, oh, okay. So, although it's delayed, it's only delayed a very, very small amount, at least initially. Now, I imagine that will become more impactful when the speed numbers go up. Because if a character's speed goes up to like 25, that means that they could realistically react to things like this. So, I think that's where it makes it intriguing. But anyway, we are not going to be going to search for enemies, because I still don't think that we're quite strong enough, and I think that we could probably head here and see if there's any new gear, and then try it, but we'll see. Anyway, the other thing that's been pointed out to us between episodes is in this events thing, where we can see all of our events, some events have a scene. Now the scene is what happened in our version of the game, but some have movies. Now movies are apparently the PSP version's edition, and they are actually quite interesting. So let's have a look at this one.
No! Lady Ivalice!
This way. Be quick. And try making less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. It is your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Lady Ivalice! Hold there!
Do my eyes deceive me? Is it truly him?
Lady Ivalice!
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltanna? I do not understand.
So as I said, it's interesting.
Oh,
it adds a little...
are we?
I didn't realise he was so snarky if you interrupted him. But it adds a little bit of more character to Delita, in that the first one, it shows him punching her and then her being knocked out and then him escaping into the distance. But in this one, you get that extra line about it being her faith and her birth that have wronged her, not him. And it's kind of like, oh, okay, so he's giving you a little bit more insight into the character. It's also setting a very different tone. I'm wondering why they put them in here. I guess it might be because they felt like they were tonally dissonant with the rest of the game, at least how they were doing it, but yeah. Or maybe they felt that if they were going to have them in, they'd either need to, like, expand. They'd probably have to expand it to a lot more scenes. Like, I don't know why they decided that, but anyway, it's interesting, if nothing else. It's cool to see a little bit more about the world. So, let's head up here. And let's have a look at Eagrose Castle. High seat of Galleon and home to Duke Larg. Its lord, this city fortress is second only in size to the royal capital of Lasalia. Let's go.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you a mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beoulve. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord. Grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galleon. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
Ooh, okay. There's a little bit of, like, I don't know. There's a little something there.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted.
Okay, there's definitely something there. He has something against Argath, specifically. Like, that doesn't feel like he's just putting Argath in his place, but okay.
The two of you will remain here at Eagrose and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
Alright.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beoulve, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy.
Well, that might explain why he has a grudge against Argath. At being, you know, his grandson.
He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends.
As in the grandson of the traitor who Argath is talking about. That's... yeah, anyway.
But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delita! Delita!
Tidra! Alma! Zalbog!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbog?
I heard about Garland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beoulve. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
Oh?
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it.
Actually, I know something interesting there. Zalbag definitely gave Argath a look, like a, what, like, he had the same kind of, he's speaking above his station kind of look, but he decided not to address it in the same way. Interesting.
However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Daughter, a merchant city east of Galleon. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
And that's that I'm not officially allowed to give you orders.
Teacher. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
It's like, I'm not allowed to give you orders. I've already been told that we can't spare anybody for this, but if you go and do it by yourself, I mean, nobody would complain. And here's all the information you need.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beoulve than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beoulve.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
Ah. And now we have a new place to go. But before we go there, there's new stock available at the outfitter.
Looking for aught in particular?
All
Good
right.
choice.
Ramza. You are now a knight for us. We got you equipped, but have we got anything new for you here? Any new swords? Nope. Anything new here? So we can go for a bronze helm. Just a straight upgrade in HP. As is that. Adds an extra third to his HP. Any new shoes? No. It seems good. It's quite expensive, but I mean, if we want him to stand at the front and tank things, I mean, this is a great way for him to do that.
This is your grand total. You won't be disappointed.
Okay. Matthew? Now, oh, actually, do you sell shields? You do! Oh, we should buy a shield as well. Yeah.
This is your grand fine choice.
Matthew. So Matthew currently is going bow and shield. We can't buy upgrades here. Could buy battle boots for him, which would give him +1 movement. It's 1,000. It's quite expensive, but it might be worth it. And then bowgun is the same as what he's got. I'm assuming there's nothing for you here. No, nothing for you here at all. Actually, I didn't even check what type of place this was, but I'm going to assume that it's military stuff. Clifton? You're currently using a dagger? You should be using a broadsword. Okay, let's get out of here. Let me have a look. What type of place is this? Locations. Yeah, so it's military, and then this one is magic. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Right. Yeah, let's make sure that everyone's in the right equipment.
Yes?
So you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. There's no reason why you shouldn't be using a broadsword right now. Francis, I guess you could use the mithril knife, now that we're getting past that level. Using a broadsword, you should switch to a broadsword as well. Okay. And then we'll just check our guest
What do you
units.
want?
They're
Yeah?
fine.
Need something?
Okay. Cool. Back here.
Looking for
Outfitter.
aught in particular? Good
Fitting.
choice.
So Clifton, you can't buy any of it. Like, none of this. I guess we could buy battle boots for you. Could buy battle boots for you as well. Now, there is an argument, actually, that both of them should have battle boots for the movement speed. Because they should be walking around. If I buy all the battle boots, though, I'm out of money. I think I'm going to buy battle boots for you.
This is your custom is...
And I'm going to buy battle boots for you.
This is your... Another.
I think everyone else is going to have to live with what they got.
May I help with all
and
catch
then
your eye?
I'm going to buy potions up to a reasonable amount.
Thank you.
There we go.
May I? Don't be a...
Let's do that. Okay, and then we don't have much else of anything else. Anyone else in the Warriors Guild? Nah, they're all level 1. And again, I don't really know what I'm looking for, so that's fine. Okay, that's fine. So we could head back to Mandalia Plain in order to try this fight, or we can try and progress the main story, or we can just go to... Let's go to Magic City first, actually. What? I didn't say I was going... I said I was going to the Magic City, right? Okay. Well, it's challenged us. Let's fight. Mandalia Plain. Take 2. 5 units. Okay, so I can reveal to you the problems I had last time I did Mandalia Plain on the thing that never happened. My main problem was that we got absolutely, like... We entered a situation where we didn't have enough damage, essentially, right? Because these little so-and-sos heal. And when they heal, they also heal themselves. Which was a bit of a problem. So basically, the reason why I felt like we weren't really of a level to do it is because when I hit them, they healed more than I hit them for. Which wasn't good. However, that might have changed now. That might be not the current situation. I think I need to run less healers if I face them. And just basically pick an enemy and, like... yeah, pick an enemy and basically just surround them and hit them. So we effectively want to just beat someone to death with clubs. That's our plan. Like, surround them and beat them to death. That's the play. But, let's see if it works. Defeat all enemies. Okay, so they go first, because their speed is highest. Can we actually see what their speed is? It's not there. Right. I guess you can assume what their speed is, but... also, some things on how to make the camera better. We can, in theory, do this. We can tilt it up, which is fine. We can zoom out, which definitely helps. I read one online that said press X on the keyboard. Okay, that doesn't really... That just does this. Okay, so that doesn't help either. So this is the best the camera gets. That's fine. It's just good to know what the limitations are. And then obviously there's, like, tactical, which is okay. Right. Can I have a look at you? I want to... Oh, I can also drop markers. Yeah, that's the other thing I found. You can do this to be like, there's a marker. It doesn't do anything, though. It's just so you know. So no, there doesn't appear to be a way to, like, examine. Let's do view battlefield. Oh, there we go. So we can say that their speed is 6. So actually, no, they have the same speed as our characters. So we just act on the same... We're effectively just acting on the same CT. They just got to go first. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we can also see that they have 15% physical evasion. Oh. Oh, their job is Chocobo. But yeah, it's this one. With invigorating flap of their wings, restores HP to the caster and adjacent units. Wait, I didn't realize it was all adjacent units. My god, it can actually heal even more than I thought it could. It's terrifying. Okay, well, that's that. So, what's the Goblin's speed? So Goblin has a speed of 5, and you have a speed of 5. So the Goblin and the Panther will be going on the same turn. So if I have a look at the combat timeline, you can assume that they will go, because they're on the same thing, they will go in 3 clock ticks, right? which means that if we cast a spell that takes 3 clock ticks, actually I think the 34 protect one will actually go off before it, because it's actually technically going to be like a little above 100, but yeah, it should go in between. If we cast one with 4 clock ticks, it should go like in between here. It should go in that gap, because 4 times by 6 is 24, so that should mean that it will go off when their CT is 46, right? So that's roughly what we're looking at here. Now I think I want to do protect, and I want to try and get them in a situation that's good for us. So what's your movement? So you can move up here. So let's just use the marker for a second here. So let's say mark, mark, mark. So that's where this thing can move to, right? So we ideally want to be somewhere where this gets dragged in to a place where multiple of us can hit it. So I think I'm going to move you here. You don't have any of this, right? Oh, you have throw stone, but you can't hit. Okay. So I'm going to move you here, and then I'm just going to wait. And waiting, I think, gives me CT back, right?
Turning back.
So if I go and have a look at us here, yeah, we ended up with 22 CT. So that's the refund, basically, that we got. Okay, Matthew? You know what? I bet the refund is 1/5, but we were 2 over or something like that. Because technically you're not at 100, you're at whatever number the clock tick would have ended at, and 6 doesn't go into 100, so we might be a little bit over. So Matthew. I might just wait with Matthew, actually. I think that might be correct. I know it seems insane, but I think it is correct. So where's Matthew in the in here? Oh, he actually gets to go at 42, so he gets to go right after these guys go. Yeah, so it gives him 2/5 back. Okay, I'm gonna get you to cast protect on that square. That would actually be fine. Yeah. Okay, and you see that because of where it is, she's actually going after... yeah, she is going after these two, but before the panther and the goblin. And then you're just going to wait. Actually, I'm going to move you... actually just wait here. That's fine. I was thinking about what I want to do and then just gave up. There we go. You're going to go there, and you're going to go there. I know that actually puts them in range of the chocobo, but that's okay. Protect casts. It missed. What? It can do that? Okay. That's not ideal. Okay, they both go. Now Matthew goes. And actually, well, I guess I could aim in a spot if I can work out where it's going to go, but I think I just have to wait again. I think, unfortunately, I don't have any option here. I think I just want to wait for the chocobo to get into range. Okay, so it's hitting my protected person, which is actually perfect. And it does 10 damage, which I believe is half damage. And then you're hit, well, we can see. You're hitting it, you're doing 12 damage. Never mind. It's only 20% resistance. It leveled up.
My turn.
Can I go to view battlefield? Does it actually show me your new resistance here? Physical... No, it doesn't show me anything. Oh, weapon power is 5. I don't think that's what it is, but anyway. That's fine. Whose turn is it? Ramza. Return to active unit. So I'm actually going to ignore this thing here. I'm going to move him here. Also, view battlefield. Let's just remove the markers. Unnecessary now. So Ramza, you are going to attack this thing. It's got a chance of countering. but I think that's okay. Yeah. It did counter. We evaded. Fantastic. Best outcome, really. You're going to move. I could move up here and join in the attack, I guess, actually. But I just want to do as much damage as possible. Surrounding it might be the play. It can counter, but... Oh, I hit it for 16. It did counter. It countered for 25. That's huge. Okay.
Now then.
Attack. 8. It counters for 10. Wait. And then you are going to move to this side. And we're going to continue beating this thing up.
You're done for.
Wonderful. Okay. Face that way. They're now going.
Leave it to me.
So Matthew, you can either shoot... Well, let me view Battlefield. Can you access... So you cannot access her. You can, but you're going after her turn. So Matthew, I'm actually going to leave you where you are, and you're going to attack... well, if I do an aim with you, we can work out where it goes, right? Because aim should be 3 clock tick. And you're at 42. So it should go after Clifton. So I can aim... okay. I can move. Then let me just check that the attack would hit. Which it would. Okay. So I can then aim at this thing and do 12 damage. It says it might counter me, but I think that's unlikely. And it goes off for me. It actually went off before Clifton. Okay. Now, Clifton probably wants to just heal at this point. Also, I looked up, that will give him XP for the Squire class doing it here, even though it's a chemist ability. Which is kind of what you would expect, and it's good. His level increased.
Hard work pays
nice. Right, let's wait and then face this direction. Okay. It's going to attack Claudia. Okay.
It's time.
Ramza is not hurt. I'm going to move him to this side. And I'm going to attack Chocobo. Which will counter him, but we shield parried it. Nice.
Ready.
You're going to... Well, I want you to heal. Probably here. Yeah. On the tile. And then you're going to move into this square. There we go.
I'll do what I can.
And then we're going to attack and kill. That will not kill the Chocobo. What's your current health? 18? That's a little dicey. I think I would... throw a stone at the Chocobo. No chance of that being countered, I guess. Nice. Then wait. Okay. I didn't mean to heal the Chocobo. I messed up. I messed up. For some reason I thought it wouldn't heal. And it totally did. Okay. Matthew? This is an opportunity probably for you to move. I mean, I guess you could attack. Oh, you don't have a... No. Alright, it's an opportunity for you to move. Cannot attack that. Okay, actually, it's an opportunity for you to stand still. And to use potion on her. Which will give him job XP. Which is acceptable.
I can do this.
I'm feeling good about this. Nice. I think I want you to attack. Okay,
I'm
didn't do a
getting better at
counter.
this.
That's fine. It uses Choco Cure on itself to heal. Will that also heal us, because we're adjacent units? Yep. Okay, it did exactly what we did. Okay.
Right.
I think I should have aimed for... Yeah, I should have aimed for a different tile if I was doing it. Or stood still so that it attacked the tile that I was... Or it went for the tiles I had originally selected. There we go. It did counter for 14. I could move up here just to block a little bit, actually. It would allow the Chocobo potential way out, although it won't escape because... Yeah. Let's head up here and wait. So Matthew probably doesn't have a way to kill it still. You can't get close enough to kill it. I'm going to move you here. Oh, I found a buried item, an oak staff. Oh, that's cool. I was just going to chuck a heal.
Allow
My
me to aid
thanks.
you.
There we go. Right, trying to give him room so he could get out somewhere and actually attack this Chocobo, but I guess you can go here for this turn. I don't think there's anything for you to do. Yeah, nothing for you to do really, unfortunately. Okay, tackling Clifton. That's fine. Panther has to attack Ramza, just because of how we positioned units. And it does. Okay.
Now then.
Now then, it's time for Clifton to kill a Chocobo. I don't like the noise it makes. It makes me feel like I've done a horrible thing. Right. You're going to move here. And let's attack. There's a chance it attacks back, but that's okay. Ramza. This is now our new target. It evaded. Well, that's horrible.
No turning back.
Can you shoot it? Let me see if... Can we attack? We can. Okay. So I'm going to aim and shoot it here. Yep. Then here... I think a cure on the tile that you're currently on is pretty good. Let's just say tile. And then wait. So aim goes off, does 10 damage, his level increased. Cure goes off.
I needed that.
Awesome. She's now out of MP, but that's okay. You're now going to attack for 11. Didn't get countered. I'm going to stay there. Tries to tackle Clifton. Alright. It runs away. Panther's turn. Goes in to attack Clifton. Oh, it goes in to attack Claudia. Ow. Okay, so it did 18, so even if it counters her, I don't even know. This one can. Oh, it can counter, but even if it does 18 back, it's not the end of the world. Which it didn't. So you're now going to wait here.
It's time.
Attack it. It did counter Ramza. Now I'm going to move here just to block the goblin from moving back.
For victory.
You could attack now. Chance it counters, but that's okay. Did 32? Hey, White Mage job level went up. That's nice. Alright, left a crystal behind, which is full HP and MP for monsters, I think. As in, for humanoids, I think you can get abilities and things, but I don't think you can for monsters. So we can do that. Can I aim and still be able to be in the turn order? I can be after Clifton. Okay.
Now then.
Who is now going to attack this thing. It countered him. Not great. And he's now going to move in here just to make sure that this thing can't get over to our white mage. And then Matthew got the kill. You're gonna head over here and fundamentals, throw a stone. It evaded, but that's okay. Eye gouge, trying to blind me. Well, missed.
My turn.
Ramza. I think really your only option is to move right in there and attack. Night job level increased. Forward. Nice.
I can still stand.
Your objective is to move as far as possible and then heal yourself in order to get
I must go on.
More job XP.
Leave it to me.
I don't think you have a shot. Nope. No shot. In theory, my correct move would then be, like, move here and shoot her. In theory. Because that gives him job XP. In here, fundamentals, throw a stone.
It's over for you.
Nice. Victory is yours. 1,200 gil, and the greatest contribution was Clifton. Wonderful. Okay, so now I can head to the magic city of Garland, which is where I wanted to go in the first place.
Welcome.
And
needs outfitting.
We can do a little bit of upgrading. Let's see, nothing in here? No. Plumed hat, leather clothing. So she's now a little bit tankier and has more MP. And she already has battle boots. So let's just confirm that.
This is your grand many thanks.
Cool. Anything for Francis while we're here? He could get himself a hat and leather clothing. Okay. Alright, well, we might as well buy Francis some stuff as well while we're here.
This is your grand most that.
Wonderful. Okay.
May I help with aught else?
Well, we should sell some things at some point, probably, but we're not in any real hurry to do that right now. And then, yeah, I think we're good. We do have some chronicle stuff to do and some new stratagems.
Let us begin the lesson.
Ah, I've discovered new types of equipment. I see. Okay.
That concludes the lesson.
Right, events.
Let us trace
we have two things.
Of those who shape
a reunion
history.
with Darg. Ramza found his way to Eagrose, the high seat of Galleon, and immediately made for the castle, where his brother Darg, counsel to Duke Larg of the White Lion, awaited his arrival. Orgath, in his haste to avenge the deaths of his fellows, pleaded fervently to be granted a troop of soldiers, and was roundly rebuked by Darg. Following his audience with Darg, Ramza chanced upon his other siblings Zalbag and Alma in the gardens. Well, I would say that Zalbag probably deliberately sought him out, looking at the information he gave us at the end. Zalbag, as Knight Devout in command of the Northern Order, as their father Barbanath was before him, soon departed to pursue a troop of bandits, but as he made to leave, he confided to Ramza that a spy in his employ had recently disappeared in the vicinity of the merchant city of Dorter. Okay.
Let us speak on this again.
We then have the state of the realm.
To understand Evolution history, one must take a broad view.
Okay, so we can now see where everyone's going. So far everything's still fairly straightforward. We just know that where more people are. Like, we now know that these people are here. Although, interestingly, it doesn't have Darg on our list currently, but I guess he's not that relevant to the previous scene that we had. like Zalbag was more relevant.
Till next time.
Okay, and then encyclopedia.
Within lie many
We have
historical records.
Titra Hiral, Delita's younger sister and child of a simple farmer who lived and worked on land owned by House Beoulve. Lord Barbanath Beoulve assumed custody of both siblings soon after their parents were taken by the Black Death. Titra secretly worries about her brother, who has been sent to the Royal Military Academy. She is dear friend of Alma Beoulve, Ramza's sister.
Take care.
Okay. Well, I think this is where we're going to end the episode for today. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.